of Frank Parker. Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling. Ooh la la!
Johnny Blast.
Big Willie Blackheart
And the Bandit.
the Bunk House Boys!
Diablo Jr., the best today.
Yeah!
I'm JC Dykes Jr.
Two-time MSW Wrestler of the Year, Chris King. You know who I am? I'm Ricky Shea.
The Reckoning, Dwayne Tenney.
I'm Dynamite Derik Billings, and this is the legit hit Bryan, Karl, and we're legit Dynamite.
Commissioner Larry Light with Director of Security Joe Rage.
One half of the greatest announced team in Southern West Virginia, Jonathan Styles. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, everybody? I'm Jacques Moliere here with
The outlaw rock star, pretty boy redneck. Your hillbilly hero, your redneck role model, sweet Stephen Hensley.
I just want to tell you we got a great show this hour. We want to know how you feel about the gift garage. Let us know, give us your opinions. We hope you enjoyed last week's special. And now, we just want to let you know for this main event, for this hour, we have the legit hit Bryan Karl versus Karl D'Antoleon with the NWA Mountain State television title on the line.
So if you want to see Bryan Karl pick up a victory, stay tuned. Big news on the horizon though. The NWA North American Tag Team Champions of the World, Team Mega, are on their way to Mountain State. And Team Mega, listen to me right now, do not take the men of the Mountain State for granted. Because when you come down here, you're going to find out what it's like to get hit by a mountain man, and we're bringing those belts home. Mark my words.
You see on the way to the ring there, the number one glad-hander in the company himself, the Maestro, accompanied by J.C. Dykes Jr. and Don Corleone.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Don Corleone. Making that way to the ring, keeping it real.
Well, one thing I can say for Karl is over the last couple of weeks, while not accomplishing anything of major note, he has accomplished acquiring more personalities than Billy Milligan, Sybil, and any other person suffering from dissociative syndrome that I've ever heard of. Combined, sir.
Well, Steve, there you have it, fans. Let's find out what the show has to say.
Back up. What's up, West Virginia? It is time. It is time. It's Stro time. Because you are my people. You know what I'm saying? My people. Raise it up. Come on. Enough of the hiding, enough of the whining, enough saying, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the king, I'm the queen. Free singer. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something to give to Rice's mamas what got to do. We got special bombs right here, right now. I'm calling you out, and we all are calling you out. So get your hell out here. You don't get to the house, because I got my back. I got my piece. Let's go.
Well, there you have it, fans. The Stro calling out King Richard.
Well, I don't know how intelligent that move is, but I am looking forward to see what happens in this event. We've got the Maestro sitting there, not thinking very clearly, calling out the most dangerous man in this company today, the most respected man in this company today, King Richard. And King Richard is not a man to take lightly.
Now let's not forget, fans, he is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
And you see King Richard pacing around the ring, sizing up the situation at hand. The Maestro has brought out 2 thugs from the trailer park to have his back. King Richard, on the other hand, has brought up 2 men from the back with him that are the upper echelon of professional wrestling today.
There we go, fans. He's got him. It's locked in already.
And what a disrespectful sneak attack by the Maestro on King Richard. Not even allowing the man to properly enter the ring before he attacks him. But I suppose if you're the Maestro and you're going after a man like King Richard, you're going to need every advantage you can possibly think of to stand a chance in a match like this.
What a hard shot by the Stro. The champion is looking real good right now.
And the Stro running off the ropes there, hits him in the face with a big forearm smash, going to a rear half chin lock, getting ready to just pound away on the head of King Richard. And good Lord Almighty, fists of fire from the Maestro.
Oh, what a big kick right to the center of the chest. But the Stro comes back strong with a nice chop.
An intelligent and instinctive maneuver by King Richard there, stopping some of the momentum. And while he hasn't firmly got it all back in control, he is starting to change the tide of this match. But as soon as I say that, you see a big super kick by the Cro Magnum himself, Maestro. Maestro grabs those 2 legs. It looks like he's going to walk him in the Scorpion Deathlock. Can he turn him over here? He's definitely got him over here. The Maestro has a serious size advantage in this situation. A very strong lower body as well as upper body. And you see the Gift Garage dragging their boy to the outside, keeping a good focus on the situation at hand.
Well, you see, if it wasn't for the Gift Garage, I could guarantee the Stro would have made King Richard, the heavyweight champion, tap out. What do they think they're doing? They're leaving the ring? Are you for real?
Well, I don't think they would have had him tap out. You're never going to know the answer to that question because they're too intelligent to allow a situation like that to happen when a man, an honest man, was ambushed by a coward like the Maestro.
Well, fans, there you have it. The winner, due to a count out, the Maestro. The Maestro.
The Maestro is the winner of the match by count out, the impromptu, non-sanction match against the most dominant man in the history of professional wrestling today. So you see the coward walking back there, but one thing you do not see him doing is holding a title high above his head.
That is true. That is true.
What was you doing?
We're protecting you.
Look, I'm the champ. I took it from him. He ain't nobody. I done beat him once. What's another time? You 2 need to keep your nose out of my business. I'm the champ, and I'm the king. You 2 do what I say, so don't worry about it, chumps.
All right, now, everybody, stay tuned to find out how you can get NWA Mountain State Wrestling into your town.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's go to the back to 2 of my favorite mountain men, those dominant bad boys from the Bunk House Boys.
Gentlemen, you have probably the most historic match in NWA Mountain State Wrestling history coming up. You will be challenging the NWA North American.
First of all, we're not going to be challenging no one. We're going to be taking the NWA North American Tag Team titles. Tell them about it, Big Willie.
Team Mega, you're celebrating. We see the videos of you out shooting pool. You got your belt on your pretty girlfriend. You're out at the bar having a good time. Celebration's over with, Jack. It's time to meet the roughest, toughest team in Mountain State Wrestling. We're going to bring to West Virginia the pride and the glory and the gold of the NWA North American Tag Team titles right here to West Virginia and make each and everybody right here in the Mountain State proud to see the new NWA North American Tag Team champions. Because, brothers, you're going to have one rough, tough night on your hands when you meet the Bunk House Boys.
Fans, stay tuned for that upcoming match on TV real soon.
All right, everybody, we're back. Let's go to the ring to see the next match. There's everybody making his way to the ring, accompanied by Big Willie Black.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You see one of the roughest, toughest customers in the history of our business today making his way to the ring right now. The Bandit, one half of the most brutal tag team I've ever seen in my life. And the reason I'm standing right now, Jacques Moliere, is because you have to respect men like this. Hanging good, sir. Thank you very much for asking.
How's it hanging, huh? With the noose. Who is we gonna hang tonight, huh?
Well, I believe the victim's name is Shawn Cruz.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. There he is, everybody. Making his way to the ring, Shawn Cruz.
That's right, Shawn Cruz. Karl, like hell, tattoo. And whether you like or not, and as I'm sure you're well aware, I don't. You do have to respect what that man can do in the ring. Certainly a tough customer and no walk in the park.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. First, escort to the ring by Big Willie Blackheart, weighing 280 pounds, from Lubbock, Texas, Bandit!
Not very much applauded here.
Well, there's very little to be said for the intelligence of people living in Hinton, West Virginia.
Shawn Cruz!
Alright, Shawn Cruz got the upper hand.
I risk my case.
The audience supporting Shawn.
Well, audience support, like I've said week in, week out, and I'll continue to say until the day I'm in the ground and dead, audience support counts for very little in a contest between gladiators like this.
Alright, both men setting up right here, trying to figure out what they're going to be doing.
And you see Cruz from the opening here trying to shoot for what appeared to be a single leg takedown. I don't know how intelligent that is. Cruz is tall, but I don't know how intelligent it would be to shoot for a single leg takedown on a man the size of the Bandit. He's not thinking very clearly right now. He has an unorthodox style that serves him well, but he's certainly going to have to adapt to a different approach if he wants to stand a chance against the Bandit.
Well, if he's going to want to win this match, he's probably going to have to give it everything he got, because you got Big Willie Blackheart out there.
And what's that supposed to mean? Do you feel that somehow Big Willie Blackheart's going to walk in the ring and win the match for the Bandit?
Well,
certainly not. Certainly not. He's just out there to lend support.
Well, from what I know in the past, Big Willie Blackheart is known as interfering with these matches. But you didn't hear that from me, all right, everybody?
What, you're not going to trust a man with glasses? This is an educated member of society. But good Lord Almighty, did you see that roll through by Shawn Cruz there on the Bandit? And fires up with an uppercut to the arm while it was still in the armbar. And you see the Bandit falling back into the corner and trying to regroup with his strategy on this one.
I seen it.
Who's the new guy?
Oh, this is Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Shawn Cruz. If you'll let me know after the match, I'd like to know where to send his remains to his mother.
Okay. I think we can arrange that.
Shawn Cruz shooting a hammerlock on the Bandit, forcing him into the corner. The Bandit wisely grabbing a hold of the ropes.
Ouch!
Referee administering a 5 count there. See the Bandit looking on, quite surprised that Shawn Cruz is doing so well. This is a guy that we haven't seen for a while.
Well, this Shawn Cruz, he just delivered a hammer punch right to the left arm, and that hurts right there. So obviously, Shawn Cruz, I'm going to say he's going to start working on that left arm now, taking one body part out.
Well, that would be a very good strategy for Shawn Cruz, but the one thing you have to remember here is right now, what we may be seeing is what's called a flash in the pan. It's going to be a moment of frenzied offense, followed by a momentary distraction, and a follow-up by the Bandit. And you see right there, Shawn Cruz on the outside.
There
Shawn Cruz dropped the ball.
Big Willie wrapping that rope around the neck of Shawn Cruz, yoking him up. That's not good right there for Shawn Cruz.
And while a lot of people would think this is an unfair situation, they would think that he's doing a lot of harm to Shawn Cruz, but what he's really doing is try to psych the guy up. He's trying to make him a little mad. See if he can get him ruffled under the feathers, maybe make it a contest for his partner while they're gearing up for that shot, that hopeful shot in the future for the NWA North American Tag Team title.
Yeah, they're just doing Shawn Cruz a big favor, yeah. That's how we roll around here, you know, we take care of each other.
Shawn Cruz looked cocky at the beginning of the match. He certainly doesn't look cocky right now. And you can see Big Willie Blackheart is certainly taking exception to the attitude this young man had at the beginning of this contest, not showing any respect to his partner, a respectable man like the Bandit.
Well, Shawn Cruz, he's in trouble now. And amazingly, the referee doesn't see any of that just occurred outside the ring.
That's right, the Bandit just scraping that foot across the throat of Shawn Cruz, which he's wisely decided to work on in this match. And you see Big Willie Blackheart still trying to wake Shawn Cruz up and tell him that he needs to have clear focus of the situation at hand and how dangerous a competitor his partner, the Bandit, is. You see the Bandit just going back to working over that open body and the neck area of Shawn Cruz, just using that size advantage, distinctly laying over top of the man, and just using all of his weight, all of his girth as a weapon against Shawn Cruz.
Here we go, Shawn Cruz trying to gain back momentum. Can he get out of the hold? An elbow to the gut. Whoa! It was a nice try, and a well-attempted try, but just could not succeed.
That's right, it was a great try, but once again, the Bandit clubbing blows to the back. The story, Shawn Cruz face down on the mat, praying for mercy. He's looking up at the big man right now. Oh, Mr. Bandit, please don't hurt me. I would like to survive tonight. I would like to see my mother again. I would like to eat cookies before bed. But the Bandit right now is so off-put by the arrogant attitude this young man has shown him that he's not going to let up for a moment.
Well, the Bandit definitely ain't cutting any slack to Shawn Cruz. Roughing him up pretty bad up in there. Shawn Cruz trying so hard to come back.
We've seen this by Shawn Cruz a couple of times in this contest. He fires back, but it's only momentary. The Bandit, the veteran in this group, wisely rakes the eyes of Shawn Cruz, forcing him back in the corner. The Bandit knows how to use mind games. He knows how to use what you would call illegal tactics. But as long as it doesn't result in disqualification, I would call it a wise disregard for the rule book.
There we go, Big Willie, once again, yoking up Shawn Cruz with that noose.
You say that like it's a bad thing, like this shouldn't happen in a contest like this. And I feel the need to remind you, the fans out there, you might think that this is a dishonest tactic. What the referee doesn't see doesn't count.
Well, it's illegal, and you're right. If the referee don't see it, it never happened. And I have to agree with you on that. But this referee needs to open up his eyes and see what's going on outside the ring.
The referee is doing his job right now. He's preventing the Bandit from going outside and taking advantage of an unfair situation. Just because the Bandit knows how to manipulate the situation to his advantage doesn't mean the referee isn't doing his job. It just means that the Bandit knows how he's going to do his job that well. That's the experience advantage that we talk about when you see a big man like this in a match who's been around the block a couple of times and knows how to use the rules to his advantage. And that is a valuable tool in this business.
Sure is.
And you see the big man holding the legs of Shawn Cruz up, looking around, taunting the fans out here who were so merciless with him at the beginning of this contest. You see that wisely chosen low blow to the abdomen of Shawn Cruz. You might think that was a little low, but I think that's an optical illusion by the camera, Jacques Moliere.
Well, that looked like that didn't tickle to me. It looked like a kick right in the testicles, Steve. And everybody watching NWA Mountain State Wrestling right now would probably say the same thing.
That doesn't tickle is certainly right. Certainly any move performed by the Bandit isn't going to tickle. I don't imagine it feels too good getting hit by a shaved grizzly bear like that, man.
Shawn Cruz once again trying to come back. Oh!
That's right, battering ram-like shots followed by a European uppercut to the Bandit.
Nice jaw hit, nice elbow to the jaw hit. Following through with the kick, down goes the Bandit.
Big boot sandwich to the face of the Bandit. Good Lord Almighty, Shawn Cruz using every bit of that length advantage he has in his legs to pull off that maneuver. And you see the Bandit in unfamiliar territory in this match, but once again, the veteran goes back to work on Shawn Cruz. His momentum may be short-lived yet again.
Wow, Shawn Cruz, one more. Hollering for it, off the ropes. No. Oh, that's it. This match is over.
Good God Almighty, tilt-a-whirl slam from the heavens by the Bandit on Shawn Cruz. And that is an incredible technical maneuver for a man who's mostly known for his brawling style.
What a great finish move by the Bandit. Shawn Cruz can't even get up right now. After a move like that, I think he's going to need to see a medic.
Team Mega needs to take notice of the situation at hand. They may be thinking that that tag title shot isn't coming for the Bunk House Boys, but they need to wake up and smell the coffee. If they take their eyes off this, those boys get the shot they deserve. They're going to take them to town, they're going to take them apart, and God willing, they're going to take the belts back home to the Mountain State.
Yes, that's absolutely true. Well, fans, up next, let's see where NWA Mountain State Wrestling will be coming to your neighborhood.
Run, Rabbit, run!
Are you kidding me? 3? Are you high?
Fans, I apologize. We weren't expecting this situation. Shawn Cruz seems to be a sour sport after losing that contest. And while I firmly support the Bandit and everything he did in that match, I do like the intense mean streak that I'm seeing from Shawn Cruz right now, shoving the referee down to the canvas for dropping the ball in his interest in this match. Kudos to the Bandit for the use of the rule book, but Shawn Cruz isn't going to take nothing from no one.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Here at Cucumber & Company, we strive to make your party the one people will be talking about for years to come. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here are just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website. We take requests, over 110,000 songs. We'll play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have packages for any budget. Book us with the Silver Package, and you'll get a personalized consultation, custom music catalog, incredible sound, and an interactive and professional DJ in your choice of attire. Make your party golden with animated dance floor lighting. And with the Platinum Package, get everything in the Golden Package with additional mood lighting. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained, and we always bring backup. We set up early, and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
NWA Mountain State, it's Diablo Jr., the first ever tag champ and junior heavyweight champ at the same time. I've had them belts 7 times, the junior heavyweight title twice. You want to see me and the best, July 3rd, Smithers, West Virginia. Be there.
What's up, wrestling fans? It's the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring wrestler in the world today, Jason the Gift Kincaid, telling you to come out July 9th to Mullins, West Virginia, to see Jason the Gift Kincaid and Ricky Shane's mustache.
July 10th, hitting West Virginia. Gear up! Because Stro, the Maestro of wrestling, is back in town. That means we're going to kick some booty, take some names, and Gift Garage, it's time to get your tails whipped. Ooh la la.
All right, everybody, let's hear some comments from Jason the Gift Kincaid and Dynamite Derik Billings about their upcoming match.
Derik Billings, this morning you may have your hardest challenge to date. You're facing the former heavyweight champion, Jason the Gift Kincaid, a man known the world over for his wrestling ability.
Well, you know what, Jonathan Styles? I used to look up to Jason Kincaid. I used to look to him for guidance. And then he stabbed me in the back. He stabbed me and the Gift Garage in the back when he aligned himself with that washed-up has-been, the Maestro. Whoa. Just wait a second. Bring the mic over here, okay? When I talk, the mic's in my face, okay?
Yes, sir.
We got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. First off, I just want to say I didn't stab you in the back. I just think that you need a little bit more guidance is all. See what I'm saying? I mean, the guidance was always there. But anyways, tonight you're getting on. Because I'm not going out like some punk chic in like 20 seconds. You're not knocking me out tonight. You know what? And I just want to say, I know you're Ricky Shane's boy and all that, but I never had a problem with you, really. It's just me and Ricky. We don't mesh. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ricky Shane's about as trustworthy as your ex-girlfriend, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's funny, but it's not.
Let's go to the ring for our next contest.
And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, the most dominant, noteworthy faction in our business today, the Gift Garage. Bryan Karl, the television champion of Mountain State Wrestling, the future of the business, the leader of this pack of wolves, this den of bloodthirsty thugs, King Richard on the outside, and in the ring, the meanest son of a gun you're going to come across in a long time, Dynamite Derik Billings.
But let's not forget now about Jason the Gift Kincaid, nationally known all around the world, from Oak Hill, West Virginia. This man has made NWA Mountain State Wrestling what it is today. Now this is going to be a great match. Fans, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. It's going to be great.
Well, Jason the Gift Kincaid, as you say, or as I like to say, Jason the Ungifted Kincaid, he isn't a part of the most gifted faction in wrestling today. May have been born in Oak Hill, but he's going to be buried in Hinton, West Virginia, if there is a God in heaven.
Well, some people say there is, some people say they don't. There's only one way to find out, and that's to die and experience it yourself.
Well, in Outlaws Prayer Book, we certainly do believe in a Lord above, because a Lord above is the only man who could allow a great situation like this to occur. Great wrestling here in the Mountain State.
Bryan Karl and King Richard from Preston, West Virginia, weighing 250 pounds. Dynamite Derik Billings. And your opponent from Oak Hill, West Virginia, weighing 250 pounds. Jason the Gift Kincaid.
Yeah.
Woo! Mike Graham, your referee.
All right, well, get ready, fans. If you like high-flying action, if you like that hardcore stuff, it's all good because your eyes will be popping. You will be shaking in your seat, and you will enjoy what you see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you may want to see an athletic contest here, but what I believe you're going to see is the end of an era, the end of a career, the end, God willing, of Jason Kincaid.
I seriously doubt that, and everybody watching the show right now would tell you that I don't think that's true. Jason the Gift Kincaid has been through some brutal matches. He has been jumped, he has been whipped, but yet he just keeps coming back.
Well, you can be beat down and you can come back. You can be whipped and you can come back. But if you can't win in the ring, if you can't be one of the best, then it really doesn't matter for much. And Jason the Gift Kincaid used to be one of those guys that was at the top of his game. But as you can see right now, King Richard, Bryan Karl, and Dynamite Derik have taken his place in this business. They've eclipsed what he was. He is the past. They are the future.
Well, if there's one thing I know, whatever don't kill you does make you stronger. And that's what Jason the Gift Kincaid is all about. He just keeps coming back. And every time I see this man in the ring, he just gets better and better. He's a survivor.
Nice series of cartwheels and backflips. Moves over with that leg, lays down the arm, and takes Dynamite Derik back down to the canvas. And Dynamite Derik wisely retreating to the outside, asking for the advice of his teammates, his brothers, in this business.
Looks like he was running out there to me, so he won't keep getting his rear end whipped. You know, kind of stalling, buying some time right now.
What he's doing right now is wisely regrouping Jacques Moliere.
Looks like he's running to me. But I don't blame the guy. I mean, you know, when you just get drop kicked in the face, I mean, you know, you need some time to recover, you know?
Well, you may think that he was running right there, but one thing you didn't see happen was Jason the Gift Kincaid couldn't capitalize on that situation. Dynamite Derik's back in the ring, and right now, Jason the Gift Kincaid is the victim of a rear waist lock by Dynamite Derik.
Well, it looks like to me the Gift is trying to make this reversal here And it looks like he's going to succeed here, and yes, he does. Now he puts him in the same situation.
That's right. Rear waist lock by Jason the Gift Kincaid and Dynamite Derik right now. But you see Dynamite Derik certainly isn't going to give this up right now. Too much respect is on the line, too much pride is on the line, and his share of the winner's purse.
What a big elbow to the jaw hinge, off the rope.
Giant shoulder block by Dynamite Derik. Dynamite Derik bounding off the ropes. Jason Kincaid hit the toss, and right there, massive clothesline by Dynamite Derik, and Jason the Gift Kincaid is the one on the run now, Josh.
Well, I don't think Jason is running right now. I think Jason is getting a rear end whooping.
Well, that's certainly right. Jason the Gift Kincaid can't run right now because he's the victim of a merciless beatdown. And you see Dynamite Derik with a nice side headlock, using his slight leverage advantage in this situation to broaden his horizons in this situation. But as soon as I say that, Jason the Gift Kincaid puts his boot on the back of Dynamite Derik's leg, forces him down to the canvas, and stepping over with an armbar into a hammerlock.
Down goes Dynamite. Will he tap out? Oh, smart move by the Gift. Just jumps right over the back, puts him in a side headlock so he can't go to the aid of the Gifterage.
You see Dynamite Derik, though, has his arms underneath there, not fully allowing him to make use of closing off the leverage gap.
Oh, look at that beautiful jump right there. Dynamite Derik belly! Down, right to the center of the ring. The pin, is it over? No!
Not even close. Jason the Gift was hoping maybe Dynamite Derik would be distracted for a moment there, allowing him to pick up a win when he should.
Oh! Wow, did you see that flying in the air roundhouse? That's it, this match is over. No, he kicks out. Wow, amazing. Gotta give it up to Dynamite.
Dynamite's got too much ring presence at this point. He's not dazed enough, he's not worn enough, and it's not going to happen. His conditioning is superior to Jason the Gift Kincaid, who looks like he may have put on a little bit since the last time we've seen him. It doesn't look like he's quite fully worn off all of the ring rust.
Well, these guys aren't lightweights. These guys are heavyweights.
Nice flying forearm smash into the corner by Jason the Gift Kincaid. Reversal on a clothesline, lifts him up, drapes him across the knees, and you see Jason the Gift Kincaid wasn't expecting that at all, but that's what happens when you're in the ring against a mat wizard like Dynamite Derik.
Yeah, this match is going to get real brutal, fans, so don't be alarmed. These guys are professionals. These guys know exactly what they're doing, all right? So don't try to stuff at home, fans, all right? Because this is some real stuff right here.
I really gotta say, I love seeing things like this happen with Bryan, Karl, and King Richard on the outside. Once again, it's the same situation we saw with Black. It looks dishonest, but really they're just trying to wake the guy up to the situation.
Nice frog splash by Dynamite, makes the pin, but the Gift kicks out.
That was a beautiful standing frog splash by Dynamite Derik. Sends Jason the Gift Kincaid off the ropes, big kick to the gut, follows it up with a nice kneeling European uppercut. Jason the Gift Kincaid back down onto the mat. 2 count, barely kicks out in time. Nice rear chin lock by Dynamite Derik, placing the knee firmly between the shoulder blades of the Gift.
Will the Gift tapped out? Can he survive?
I'm not sure if the Gift knows where he is right now. He's been rocked so hard by Dynamite Derik. And maybe, just maybe, he overestimated his chances in this situation. Dynamite Derik is that on his game right now. This is his time in the sport. He's in his prime. Jason the Gift used to be in his prime, but he's not anymore. And it's not a good idea for a guy that can't go against a guy that can go right over top of you. Oh, wow. Slams him down by his hair. Nice attempted elbow drop by Dynamite Derik. Looks like he grazed the back of Jason the Gift, who still manages to gain the upper hand in the situation, sending him off the ropes. But Dynamite Derik whipping the ropes, and once again, back on the attack on the Gift.
Yes, that was a smart move by Dynamite, holding them ropes.
Clubbing blows to the chest of the Gift looking back up the fly.
This match is over. No!
Dynamite Derik showing some aggression here, making use of the referee's 5 count, fully to his advantage, getting all the way to 4 3/4, but then pulling off, coming off the ropes. Nice knee to the head of the Gift Kincaid. Good God Almighty, Concussion City.
That's it. This match is over. Can the Gift kick out? Yes. Puts his foot on the rope. Smart move by the Gift.
That wasn't a smart move. That was rigor setting into a corpse.
That was reflexes right there.
slap to the face of the Gift, showing no respect for the man that he definitely doesn't respect and shouldn't. Jason the Gift should have walked out when he was on top, made room for these guys, but he didn't. Now he's paying a nice rolling heel kick to the face of the Gift, wondering what was going through his head when he signed on for this match.
I don't know what's going through the Gift's mind right now. If it was me, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what this man is thinking. His pride is on the line.
Well, I hope he signed up for life insurance, because if he has any family out there that are depending on him, they're going to need it to get by in the future, because he's getting killed out there by Dynamite Derik.
Well, I see the Gift come back in the past.
Sunset flip by the Gift. Only a 2 count. You see Dynamite Derik scissoring the heads of the Gift. He can't hold the Gift off, following it up with another massive clothesline by a giant man in this match.
Oh, man, dang. I think that's it right there. Oh, wow. Amazingly, the Gift kicks out. He is getting brutally assassinated out there. Slowly. Tortured. The torment the Gift is going through right now. I don't know how a normal human being could withstand this beatdown.
Well, a normal human being would have been wise enough to have tapped out already. But you see the Gift Kincaid, who's no longer gifted, he is ungifted, has lost a step. He's lost a few marbles up top, so he's not thinking clearly. He thinks at this point, hey, maybe I have a chance to win this match. But he certainly doesn't. He's just not intelligent enough to realize it. So he's letting the damage occur rather than doing the wise thing and walking away.
Well, you see, Steve, he still has a chance to win in this match. Oh, no.
No, he doesn't.
I spoke too soon.
Hooks him around. Crucifix takeover. 1, 2.
That was awesome.
Thank God Almighty. Dynamite Derik kicks him out. Hits him with the running forearm smash to the jaw. And Jason the Gift Kincaid draped over the ribs. Dynamite Derik standing on top of him, figuratively and literally.
That was a nice reversal by.
You see Dynamite Derik trying to explain why they're doing this, why the referee feels the problem happened. Seeing Keith Richard and Bryan Kyle, the givers that they are, trying to give the gift he's been looking for. A wake-up call that his day is done and he needs to sail off into the sunset.
Well, it's not fair, but you know what? Nowadays, it's never about right.
And Dynamite Derik, modified sit-down powerbomb, and the Gift scissoring Dynamite's heads this time. But the Gift, going back to the corner, can't capitalize on anything at this point. And Dynamite just taunting him. And you can see maybe the mind games combined with the physical damage the Gift has incurred, maybe that makes him not the competitor that we remember. You gotta remember, it must have been a massive blow to his ego to not be a part of this faction. He calls himself the Gift, he's not a part of the
double clothesline.
Desperation by Jason the Gift Kincaid has yielded this situation, but you see neither man able to retain a vertical base at this point in the contest.
Both men are down.
But you see Dynamite, the first man to show signs of life. Jason the Gift trying to fire himself back, trying to feed off the fans. The fans slowly building this up.
Reversed by the Gift.
Into a knee smash, sending Dynamite off the ropes. Dynamite reverses the Irish whip. Jason the Gift cartwheels into the ring. Brings back with a flying back elbow to the jaw of Dynamite Derik. 1, 2. Kick out by Dynamite Derik. Once again, too much ring presence. You may have seen what was a series of brilliant looking athletic maneuvers, but you gotta remember, Jason the Gift is the one who's been absorbing the punishment so far in this match.
Yes, he has. Dynamite. Oh! What a heavy clothesline.
Beautiful pull lariat. Nice drop kick off the middle rope. Going for the pinfall. Grapevine swerve.
It's over. Yes. No.
No, it's not. Kick out by Dynamite Derik.
Now Dynamite kicks out. Man, the Gift is really pushing it right now. Down to his last string here.
See Dynamite Derik back up to his feet, chasing the Gift. Going for a big move, but no! Reversal! And good God Almighty, boom, click, gone.
Now, Dynamite could pin him right now and might have a chance to win this match, but looks like he wants more. Dynamite is wanting the Gift to get up so he can get them.
That's right, of course he wants more. He's pissed this man even believes he still belongs in the same ring with him when he knows he's far surpassed him in this business. Dynamite is tired of wasting his time on second-rate acts like chasing the gift. Roll through, bounding off with the turnbuckle, but no, Bryan Kyle in the ring catches him, hits him with a power slam. Good God Almighty, and the legit hit, doing what he does best, hitting the gift Kincaid and the gift garage, doing what they do best, taking out their enemies.
There's a fair play here at NWA Mountain State Wrestling, no matter where you go in the world. There we go. The
King
champion.
Richard gets the belt. Oh, no!
There you go.
No!
Little payback now. Legit hit ain't gonna like that when he wakes up. The champion just hit. Legit hit with the title.
Boys, my boys!
What's gonna happen now? I'm thinking.
Well, it may not have been the outcome I was hoping for, but the gift certainly knows that he has no friends left in this business to watch his back. And you see Dynamite telling him that he stole that victory, which he certainly did. That wasn't the way that match should have gone down.
Well, the champion has to apologize. See, that's the problem now, you know?
And this is something that you don't want to see in a group like this. You don't want to see dissension. You can see the frustration on the face of Bryan Kyle, but you've got to remember this is an intelligent young man. Yeah, he might be fired up right now, but I firmly believe his focus in this business is on the right thing, success. And
as if I hadn't said it enough, folks, in the coming weeks, we will see Team Mega come to Mountain State Wrestling to defend those North American Tag Team titles. And I remind you that you should come out and support the hometown team, whoever it might be. Yes. Like them or not, they represent your state. They're your pride, they're your heart. Be here to see history in the making, because it doesn't matter who we send up, we're bringing the belts home.
Yes, now let's go backstage with Jonathan Styles to talk to Legit Hit Bryan Kyle and Karl for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV title match.
Karl, today you get the TV title shot. It has to be.
You will address me with the proper respect. That's Don Corleone. You understand me? Or how'd you like to have a new pair of cement shoes? Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Yeah. What is this? What?
You don't talk to the Don like that. You show the Don some proper respect.
I'm gonna go find the Don some proper medication. This is just nuts.
Whatever. Anyway, Bryan Kyle, after tonight, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm gonna defeat you for the television championship, and I'm gonna walk out with all the money and all the ladies. I just got one thing to say to you. Hold the stick, dummy. Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, Bryan Kyle. Karl will be challenging you this morning for the television title. He has had several victories over you recently, non-title of course. Is there a chance you could go home today the TV champion?
No, there's no chance at all. You want to know why? Camera, get a little closer. Do you know who you're looking at? Seriously, have you seen me? YouTube me. You know what? I'll go out there week in and week out, and I'll prove that I'm the best in Southern West Virginia. That's why I got this title, and that's why I'm with the Gift Garage. So to answer your question simply, no, there's no chance that this retard is going to go out there and pin me 1, 2, 3. It's not going to happen. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir, it does.
All right, everybody, it is time for the main event. Let's go to the ring and witness this superior match.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. NWA Mountain State Wrestling broadcaster, Pretty Boy Redneck, Outlaw Rockstar Stephen Hensley would like to apologize for the man you're seeing right now, the disgrace to our business, Sir Carleone, Sir Carlton, Kamala, Karl, Trailer Park Boy number 2, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the who cares? Somebody get this man off my television screen.
Karl is just keeping it real, Steve. You know what I mean?
Karl is not keeping it real. This isn't a real personality. You've seen this man wrestle before. The only thing you know that is genuine about this man is he is not all there, and he is in no condition to be competing in our business.
Well, you see, if there's one thing I know about people is they do change, all right? Now, where's the heavyweight champion? All right, there he is.
People change. People don't have 45 personalities living inside their head like this man.
These guys, they look like they were about to have a disagreement here.
You see the look of frustration on the face of Bryan Karl. Getting hit with a belt in the face moments before this match would occur is not ideally how he would like to go into this contest. But you have to remember, he is the television champion. He has a champion's instinct, and he will regain his focus in time for the bell to ring in this contest.
That's right, everybody. This is for the television champion.
This match is scheduled for one fall with TV time remaining. And it is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling television title. First, the challenger from Middle Italy, escorted to the ring by JC Numbers, Don Corleone.
And you can see the look of frustration on JC Dykes Jr.'s face. He is tired of being made to look like a fool by his brothers.
Escorted to the ring by Billings and King Richard from Princeton, West Virginia, weighing 225 pounds. He is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion.
Right there is the future of this business. If you want to know who's going to main event WrestleMania in 10 years' time, right there, Bryan Karl.
Well, that's good. That's real good.
If you're doing the Sunday morning crossword and you're looking for a 9-letter word for success, Bryan Karl. Just saying. Just saying.
All right. There we go.
And the men lock up at the beginning of this contest. Karl getting a side headlock on Bryan Karl. Bryan Karl still has a waist lock on Karl, trying to take away some of the momentum that Karl had in the beginning moments, but Karl has him down on the mat right now. But you see Bryan Karl wisely head scissoring Karl, maneuvering out of that hold. Karl with a kip up to his feet, going to his shooting position. Bryan Karl a little surprised. He didn't know what to expect with the 55th personality of Sir Carleone. Is it Sir Carleone this week?
Yeah, Sir Carleone.
Trading shots to the jaw here. But you see Carleone, gangster-like mentality that he's adapted tonight, just hammering away on Bryan Karl on that part of his face that got hit with that belt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's all there right now. He's a little shooken up. Moments before this match, he did get hit with the heavyweight title.
You know, for a man with family values, I would expect more than so many cheap shots at the beginning of a match.
Oh, wow!
Like Sir Carleone.
What a big disrespect by the kid.
Well, I disagree. That wasn't disrespect. That was a receipt for the way that Sir Carleone is disrespecting Bryan Karl by coming into a match with this joke of a gimmick that he's developed to get himself over. Every time he gets hit in the head, he develops another personality. Give me a break. This is a man trying to get noticed. His condition is a fraud.
Well, I like that. Karl just backsmacked legit hit. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Can't get any better than that, or you can't get any worse than that. That man is a disrespectful piece of trailer park trash, and Bryan Karl and the fans of Mountain State Wrestling, the outlaw fans, the good fans, deserve better.
Well, if you say so, Steve. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but we'll just leave it at that, all right?
Bryan Karl making good use of a rotating armbar, sending Karl off the ropes. Karl reverses it, catches him with another backhanded shot to the cheek. Not truly an effective maneuver from a wrestling standpoint, but a more disrespectful maneuver, and it appears that he's trying to get into the head of Bryan Karl.
Well, the jet head has the advantage of this match because the gift garage is out there supporting. So I would say the odds are definitely against Karl in winning this match.
Nice side Russian leg sweep by Sir Carleone.
But he is looking really good out there.
with the 2 count.
I suppose this personality spent some time associating with a family in Russia. Italy and Russia, you know, they're not too distant friends.
Oh! Wow.
How about the unfair advantage Sir Carleone has with his brother out there? But you see, Bryan Kyle doesn't need the gift of Rush. He's already regained the momentum in the contest while I've been talking. Follows up all of his beautiful moves with a giant drop knee to the head of Carleone.
That was a vicious kick to the head. I mean, that was definitely legit, all right.
I know, it's one of my favorite things about this young man. He stays on top of the situation once he sees an opening. Sir Carleone let it happen, now he's just on top of it, just picking away, picking away, picking away. You know, sooner or later, you keep hitting a spot long enough, it's going to wear a hole through it. And right now, you see, through that hole that he's developed in Sir Carleone, all of Carleone's confidence is leaking out.
Off the ropes.
Bounce off again, and nice heel kick.
Wow.
By Bryan Kyle.
That's it. This match is over. Ring the bell. No! Come on. Karl kicks out. Amazing.
You know, one of the great things that you notice when you watch the brothers, Bryan Kyle and Dynamite Derik, is you can tell how their influences are similar. You can tell the bond between the brothers by their wrestling style. A lot of similarities with the clotheslines, the rolling heel kicks, the stiff shots to the body, the knowledge of mat wrestling maneuvers, as well as some surprise power maneuvers that people wouldn't expect. A lot of time training together, a lot of respect between those two guys that has only been enhanced since their association with the Wrestling Heavyweight Champions.
Nice power slam.
And where did that come from? Desperation maneuver, definition, is a power slam by Sir Carleone there, which was quickly countered by an enziguri kick to the back of the head of Sir Carleone. And once again, Sir Carleone is not looking like he's going to be the victor in this match as he's draped over the ropes there, huffing away looking for air. Bryan Kyle not allowing him to get any oxygen though, right back on top of him. Like I said, he picks away, he picks away. He just focuses on what he needs to do to win a match, and that's really what you have to do. You might not agree. You might not agree with how he does it, but you can't argue that it is effective.
There's no arguments there.
You see Sir Carleone there playing rope-a-dope with shadows, trying to hit a ghost. But I'm afraid Casper isn't the man he's got a pin. The man he's got a pin is Bryan Kyle. A legit hit, slapping away at the face of Sir Carleone, giving him that receipt that he's owed him for so long in this match with so many backhanded slaps to the face by Sir Carleone. And Bryan Kyle slapping away, ending the whole thing with a knife-edge chop that darn near cut him in half.
I never seen a roundhouse back smack before. That was something to look at right there.
Bryan Kyle will show you a lot of things you haven't seen before. One thing you're not going to see, though, is Bryan Kyle lose this match.
Well, it's possible. I mean, Karl still has a chance, but it ain't looking very good for Karl at all right now. I'm sorry. I mean, if Karl comes back, my eyes and jaw will literally be popping.
Well, that's absolutely right. It would surprise me if you won this match right now, too. It stands a chance. Seriously? Are you watching the same thing I am? You see a nice rolling somersault splash into the corner there by Bryan Kyle. And Sir Carleone, good Lord Almighty, he's not doing any better. He's not changing momentum here. He's just getting picked away at by a legit hit.
It looks like that move woke up Karl back to reality right now. Legit hit in the corner turnbuckle right now. Karl figuring out what he's going to do here. Coming back strong. Nice clothesline.
That's right, just sandwich Bryan Kyle in the corner, and Bryan Kyle now appears to be the one on rubber legs. Since Bryan Kyle hits him with a back elbow to the chest, goes for the pin.
Is it over?
Certainly isn't over.
Not after a move like that, Karl is going to have to attempt a stronger attack.
I know it looks like Karl's in the advantage right there, but you got to remember when he's going for that pinfall attempt there, he's the man that's more worn out right now. Bryan Kyle may have been hit with some stiff shots, but he's still the fresher man. He's still ready for the reversal, that drop jab to the jaw of Sir Carleone, and Carleone looking up at the lights again. 1, 2.
No, he kicks out.
Barely kicks out.
Still got it in him, though.
Still got it in him. I don't know if he should want to have it in him, though. I mean, really, you got to think, a guy like Karl, how many years does he have left in this business? He's usually just a pincushion for punishment. Bryan Kyle, no shortage of punishment to dish out to his good buddy Karl. Karl back in the roast. Bryan Kyle bounding off. Oh!
Man, you didn't see that coming. Karl wanting a piece of that belt. He wants it bad.
He certainly does, and Bryan Kyle didn't see that coming either. You see Bryan Kyle down on the mat now. First time in a while. It looks like he might be down for a while, but no man out there is going to argue with the fact that if that happens, you're going to go down for a minute.
Oh yeah, you know, that's a deadly move right there. You know, but too bad legit hit himself.
He is mad and he is fired up, though. Good Lord Almighty. But Corleone is fired up as well, bounding away, forcing Bryan Kyle back in the corner. And good Lord Almighty, is this his moment? Is this his moment? Will lightning strike? Good Lord, I hope not, but there's no denying Corleone is being successful right now and just splashes, flying splash into the corner on Bryan Kyle.
Nice knee right to the face.
Nice knee lift indeed. You see Kyle looking down at the mat right now, and this is surprising considering the dominance shown early by Kyle.
What is the champion doing? Trying to mess up the referee's count.
Kyle back up to his feet, delivers a knee to the gut of Corleone. Backs Corleone into the ropes, sends him off, reversal.
Oh, look at that, did you see that?
Oh, no! King, no! Oh! Right force, that's the gun, no, look the other way with it! Just the other way! No! God, no!
That's two mistakes.
How could this happen? No! Oh, my Lord! Duck Moliere! How did this happen? This is a travesty! The court jester has the television title! No!
Well, everybody, there you have it. A new television champion, Don Corleone.
If anybody has the name of a good psychologist, I need to make a session right now because for the life of me, till the day I die, I'm never going to figure out how this happened. This is one of the worst moments in the history of the business that I love so dearly. No!
Wow. Well, Steve, it's all right, man. Don't worry about it. The gift garage is still...
I don't want to talk, Doc Moliere. Just go to a commercial. Go to a commercial.
Right, everybody. We'll go to a commercial. I just want to let everybody know when NWA...
I'm sorry, boys!
Mountain State Wrestling will be coming...
I'm sorry!
...to your neighborhood. So stay tuned for that info. After Steve here stops getting all emotional. Just don't cry, all right? Television champion. He did it.
I'm not staying in here for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new television champion.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Like I said, Mr. Commentator, man, what do you think about your gift garage now?
Flash in the pan. I have nothing to say to these men. Let's see where NWA Mountain State Wrestling is coming to next.